after last time, I decided to find you the most dirtiest game that I could.
A video-active adventure starring Jason David Frey.
This game is full of dirt, so...
Careful, stranger.
Welcome to Mad Dog McCree.
You ought not to go sneaking up on folks out here in the dark. Well, this is Gold Rush country.
Gold!
Folks tend to shoot first and ask questions later. I know, because I seen them all out here. Claim jumpers, cow punchers. Why, we even got rats the size of timber wolves.
I have many questions.
You don't believe me about the rats? Well, just take a look down the trail a piece. Second campfire on the left.
Okay.
So, these have, like, really weird scenes where you just kind of click on things and then eventually something happens?
So what kind of game is this? Is it like full adventure or edutainment or...?
I'm not 100%
Now,
sure.
don't go disturbing innocent folks while you're snooping around.
Like, you told me to click around the screen.
Well, that's fairly good advice for life. I mean, you bother people and they start shooting you with their shotguns. Or, in this case, sending you out into the wilds to be eaten by rats the size of timber wolves.
Yep, them rats get pretty big around here, and mean, too.
Yeah, and here come the rats.
So, what
Yeah.
Down on Fraggle Rock.
something up real quick.
Please, boss, before he starts busting up me.
Easy, Dante. Relax, Irving.
Dante's Inferno is a little less impressive than I was promised.
But at least
Yeah.
tell us where.
Yeah.
Right down there. It's an old mining town called Midas Valley. And from what I hear, it ought to be easy pickings.
Easy pickings while we're wearing clothes.
By the way, do any of you know how to blink?
Here's that unsuspected town them rats was talking about. Midas Valley. Sure don't look like much, does it?
Ironically, the streets are not
Guess you
paved
can
with
see that
gold.
The real attraction ain't the town. It's up in them hills. Something the locals call the Lost Cavern of Gold.
And this is
Right.
where I start getting confused about what the game actually wants
What's
from
that?
me.
You mean to tell me you've never heard of the legendary Lost Cavern of Gold of Midas Valley? Why, and here's the man that owns it, Mayor Phineas J. Midas.
Is he another of your
Yeah,
brothers?
old Midas has no idea where to find the gold either. His father died without ever giving him the map. Not that I blame the old coot. Midas Jr. couldn't fill a feed bag even if he had a sack of oats.
Just wait until you see some of these places. The Orphanage is particularly poor.
Pull up a seat. This story's just getting started.
Okay?
Pull up a seat. This story's just
And every
getting
time I
started.
click on that bench, it just says, pull up a seat.
Don't bother making a wish. Wishes haven't come true in Midas Valley in years.
Well, one did, but we don't talk about it. It didn't go well for him.
Why, Midas has squandered away almost every penny his father ever made. That
Here's an
loony
interesting
mayor's
thing
what we
about this
like to
game.
call
It's
one
not
goose
just
short of
kind
a
of
fly.
entertainment. It's a musical.
Oh, excellent.
Get ready to dance.
Things, it's things that I am.
Wait, did he just say a paw?
Things.
Oh my.
Is such a bore. One simply cannot do with less when lots of stuff implies success. Things. All I ever want is more.
I thought this was so normal, the guy's just cleaning his glass.
How much did you pay for that bauble I see in your hand? No way.
Sir, I'm an extra. I'm not allowed to talk. Please leave me alone.
Beer so grand. Oh, the price tags on life's pleasures are the means to take measures and ensure life is more than just hourglass sand. I need
So I really want to cut out the background music and then he's just a crazy man sort of standing there in the middle of a bar.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
cares about the bill.
It's not very thrilling stage direction either.
It only takes a bit of greed that I have more than I need. Things. I never get my fill. Things. I never get my fill.
I'm assuming he's the villain just because of that wallpaper.
Because I need more things.
Well, definitely, because I mean, look at your desk. That's a shelf and a desk at the same time.
Seems a bit bipolar here. It's So what do we do? I'm rich, I've got all the money. And now it's just, oh, damn it, I don't.
Bills, repairs, clothing, food.
Well, that one's from Cassie over at the orphanage. Those kids gotta eat.
Not on my dime, they don't. You know, it's time they
Maybe we should stop buying the encyclopedias from that passing salesman.
character. And if there's one thing those filthy little good-for-nothings need, it's character.
Look at it! It's a box!
It's not even on the ground. Look, it's floating.
Buster,
We're not
Joey.
closing it down because I need money. We're just worried about that stranger coming along and tickling our kids.
Yes.
Midas's daddy built this orphanage because he felt sorry for the little knee-biters.
Well, I hate to shut 'em down, Gus, I really do. But drastic times call for drastic measures.
And here comes the orphanage of all 3 children.
Come on, Alice, protect me. Yeah, right. She never plays with us. Leave
Oh,
I
you'll
hate
like
them
her.
already.
Because
Boys,
she's
stop.
sassy.
Boys.
She hates them. Oh no! We broke the floor!
Isn't that the kid from Problem Child?
Oops. I guess we should have stopped. Look at all those broken pieces. We don't even know where they belong. Look.
Yeah, and I'm clicking this because I'm like, that looks like a shoe. Why is this shoe here?
Pieces. Yipes! Let's put the pieces back. I don't know.
Suddenly I feel like I'm playing Puzzle Pirates.
That's not right.
That needed some more musical numbers.
Terrific, kids. You're
Let's
on
try
your
this
way.
one.
Why is this our job, by the way?
Just like
The
new.
bigger question is, who exactly are we?
Give this one a try.
That's it, children.
Well, surely we're
There you
the traditional Afghan cap, you know, ageless, faceless, gender-neutral,
got
cultural,
one.
ambiguous adventure type
Don't
person.
stop now.
Yeah, but if you remember,
Well,
that
this
guy
will
was
make Miss
suggesting that he was
Cassidy.
telling us a story.
guys
So
are
how are
regular
we
puzzle
fixing stuff in the
maniacs.
story?
Great. Okay. That floor will be back together in no time.
Yeah,
Almost
sure it will,
ready.
lady. Maybe we could use some nails to keep it down.
Just a couple more pieces
Why are we
left.
bothering? They're going
Let's try
to knock it down anyway. This is fine.
You've almost got it.
Let's try
Well, we
this
should
one.
tell them this is the least of their problems.
Place. Hey, we did it! We did it!
I did everything!
Great. How about
What's
repairing
wrong with the
entire
orphanage? Why are there cracks
Excellent
that look like
work.
they belong in a
You covered up
cement
both of
wall
those holes.
when we saw it was made of
I
a
really
wood
am
texture from
sorry
the
about the
outside?
conditions around here.
Hey, maybe if we can find the Cavern of Gold, we can fix this place up. And maybe even buy it off Midas.
Oh, don't start that again. Buster, folks have been looking for that cavern for years. There's no way we could find it in time.
Certainly not in like 15 minutes.
I wonder who that could be.
Wow.
How you doing?
I'm the background artist. I'm here to apologise.
I hope it's a famous gunslinger.
Oh, I do too. They could come in and kill
I
everyone.
hope it's an orphanage repairman.
It's so much creepier than that, really.
Hey, maybe it's one of them big rats Miss Cass.
Well, they've already let one stranger in and now they've locked the door. I mean, we clearly made a good impression.
Perhaps it's Cocopelli, the legendary flute player.
A legendary flute
Some
player?
good news for a
Why?
change.
Why would anyone suggest that?
Mayor Midas, boy, am I glad to see you.
Come to my Monopoly cosplay.
It's falling apart.
Well, now, Miss Cassie, the good news is you'll never have to worry about repairing this old building ever again.
What's the bad news?
You'll never have to worry about this building again because I'm shutting it down.
Shutting it down? But what about the children?
Now, Miss Cassie, don't get yourself all riled up. We'll find homes for everyone. Somewhere.
But Mayor, there's
Miss Fiddlesticks.
Miss Fiddlesticks!
End of the week. I trust you children will all treasure your years here in Midas Valley. Then again, maybe
He
not.
just said that he was going to find homes for them.
I'm just looking, this is basically a prison cell
I
anyway.
think we should try to find the Cavern of Gold. We can save the orphanage.
It'd be better than getting split up.
No. Now listen. I don't want you children going anywhere near that mine. Besides, saving this orphanage is my responsibility.
Oh, thank goodness I slept with both of the Blues Brothers. My auto-tuning's gone.
She is probably the worst singer out of all of them.
I know what I must do.
I want to go to a land beyond dreams.
Funny, she actually does look a bit like Rosella.
I've made my plans. It's scary, yes, it's true. But now it's time to take a stand. I know what I must do, and this won't do.
Wow!
I'm gonna make a difference.
I'm gonna hope that a man comes along and solves all my problems for me.
Well, here he comes.
I'm gonna make a difference. I'll show I
Oh my god, she's got a chorus now.
The horse that she's singing to in that barn is really annoyed right now.
make a difference. I'll help the children along.
Or I'll turn them into stew. Waste not, want not.
Difference. I'm tired of things gone wrong.
Like this song.
I'm gonna make a difference.
I'll kill them all.
I'll call it communism.
Wheeler? Wheeler.
Cassie, darling, what is it?
Oh, Wheeler, it's the orphanage. Midas.
I'll summon the rest of the Planeteers.
We'll have to figure out something to help those poor kids. But as for you, it does kind of make you free to leave.
Leave.
Sure, don't you see, Cassie?
I love this guy's
We'll be
compassion.
married just like we planned.
He's like, that's awful.
We'll catch
Let's
the
go
next train
away.
to San Francisco. Tarnation, Cassie, we put this wedding off for too long already.
But Wheeler, what about the children?
Fuck the
Cassie, I
children.
know you love those kids. But what about us? What about starting a family of our own?
I don't know, Wheeler. I've just got too much to think about right now.
This is the perfect match.
I've got to go check on the children.
Also, you're a very uncharismatic man, and I'm just not into that.
Doggone it.
Oh!
Oh, the ratatouille's off.
Yes. How did the rat get in there? And wouldn't the rat be dead?
Hey, it worked in Monkey Island.
Whoa, Nelly! These pepper rats are everywhere!
Rich!
Mayor, we're being infiltrated by puppets. Oh, Willy Wonka comes to town.
That's quite apt, really.
Alpha, Rita's escaped. Bring me some rats with attitude.
Do you see all them rats?
I don't like this new stranger. Go, Green Ranger, go!
Rats? Children, please.
Forget about the rats.
Sounded like it was coming
Beware
from
the
right
creeper.
outside.
Would you look at this? The local schoolhouse.
Mister,
My
I don't know
first
who you are or
target.
where you came from, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Piper.
Huh.
Piper Winsong's my name.
Piper Winsong.
I just blew into town.
Good, Mr. Winsong, but I'm afraid...
No buts, my good woman. For I've come to be of service. I am here to rid your fair city of ugly vermin.
Are you sure you can get rid of them rats?
Haha.
Oh, I was talking about you, children.
Sometimes
I
all
quite
you
like
do
rats.
Ugh.
is try a little magic.
Now, sir, we all know there's no such thing as magic.
But there is. All you need to do is believe.
Watch me pull a hat out of my hat.
I'm taking my gloves off now.
Yeah, you could have that.
There's just so much intensity. The way he looks at them all while he's playing.
I think if the mayor's willing to back down, yeah, if he loses a staring contest, this is the hero they need.
And here comes the sass. Yeah, you go, little girl.
See? Nothing in my hand.
And now,
Would you like
you're
to
in love with me.
That's Alice. She's been through some pretty rough times.
That's okay. I've been through some pretty rough times myself.
I'm sorry, I'm only here to try and pad my CV.
Wow,
I don't want your career. And now she has my cold sore.
Now try playing a melody.
Yeah, maybe Piper can show her how.
Good idea. Alice, just follow Piper's lead and be sure to watch his fingers.
Which you won't be able to see because I've put this piece of paper between you.
Okay, Alice. Now why don't you give it a try?
Just distract the scary man. If it all goes wrong, call Barney to bite his head off.
Hey, you catch on quick.
Good
Come on,
God.
Alice. You'll never know unless you try.
Shouldn't he be teaching them 3 blind mice, just for irony's sake?
You really think that he should be, but probably they couldn't afford it. They literally play that one tune over and over again.
You gotta try.
Do 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 do. Oh no, wait, that's a different thing.
Eureka!
Wow, I knew you could do it.
Alice, you've got the talent.
You played the entire song.
You've got the touch. You've got the power.
We're pandering to you now. Oh god, the eyes are back.
Oh, he's brainwashed her. How long do I have to do this before you sleep with me?
All of you.
Why, Mr. Winsong, that was just incredible. You certainly have a way with children.
Hey, maybe he can help us find the Cavern of Gold.
Well, I am a musician.
Buster, it's just an old legend.
All the same. Sounds like it's worth looking into.
We could just kill the mayor.
There's some really big rats out there.
Yeah, they knocked.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Huge.
Well, looky. Lots of little humans with no parents. Who's this?
It's just a bit weird that you're just sitting there casually and threatening us.
You know what's good for you.
I'm closing the door.
Get him, boys.
You dirty rats.
Get him, boys.
So are they going to go through the door or the window?
It is so much more stupider than that.
He got inside.
He got inside.
It's like the start of A Load of the Dark, only shit.
Oh god, it's so much worse than that. I don't understand how this works.
Books.
Ouch!
Dante, get those humans.
Okay, so we see it says 99.
Ouch!
But
Attack, Dante.
how am I supposed to catch these things? There's nothing to stop it.
Ouch!
Could we not just go over there and beat him to death with a pipe?
Oh, you really wish I could.
Dante, get those.
This is Mad Dog McCree now.
Yeah, and this is the easiest
Attack,
level.
Dante, attack.
I'm like, okay,
This epic 5-minute battle.
Throw the books.
throw the books. That's when I start going, okay, I get the idea. Okay,
It's like, fuck this, I'm just going to beat up the rat.
Yeah, Piper.
I've just gone from 99 to 98.
Get those
This must be what I need to do.
Hey!
I shall call my new game Whack-A-Rat.
Here, Flute. Ow! Ouch!
But I just got 5 points, and
Dante,
it didn't come off that 98 score or whatever it was. 92, 91. Okay, now I'm catching stuff, but
So is that a health? I think that's a health bar, isn't it? You get hit by an apple and you lose a point
oh
of
no,
health.
no, this it's going down as I'm catching things.
You got to catch 86 things.
We're better.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Okay, this is going to be the king of all padding, isn't it? I'm just going to go and make dinner. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We got brains. Ow!
We got brains.
Dante.
No, no, you don't.
Those humans.
And then it waits.
Screw this, it's morphin time.
Attack, Dante.
I will have to say that this is not even the most infuriating one of these.
Ow!
Over here, Flute boy.
It's like a shooting minigame, except you end up shooting yourself.
Stinky,
Yeah.
stinky, stinky. Ow!
Stinky. It's that rat that just keeps saying "hut" that really pisses me off the most.
Hey!
Dante, throw the books.
Because for one thing, how did he get over there?
We're better.
No, you're not.
Get those humans.
So this is edutainment, so I'm not really sure what I'm meant to be learning here, apart from a sheer hatred of computer games.
And books and apples.
Yeah.
Attack, Dante.
Ouch! I'm like, yeah, maybe I just let them die. Just let them die.
If only we had someone in this room who might have an instrument of some kind, with the ability to control rats and make them piss off.
Ouch!
Where's that fast forward button?
Those humans.
Think of the editing problems you will have.
Attack, Dante! Attack!
Get in here, Piper. Over here. Ow!
I don't know if I'm starting to get Stockholm Syndrome, but, you know, I'm starting to think the rats might be the heroes here.
We're better. Ow!
Yeah, you do kind of get that sense near the end. And then... Nah. I can't prepare you for what's coming.
It's so satisfying when you beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Hey!
Ow!
Dante! Those humans!
And not even that. There's 3 rats against, you know, 4 people. I know 3 of them are children. No, sorry. There's 5 people. But, you know, 3 of them are children. But the children are bigger than the rats.
Yeah, and one of the adults is the frickin' Green Ranger. You know, I think he can probably handle this.
Attack!
Oh, what number? We're at 10. Please end. Please end. 5. 4.
There's now so much padding in this that you could put a P at the bottom of it and no princess would ever know.
2, 1. I'm like, yes! Wait.
Back to the rat's nest, Vermin.
Yes!
Hey, I didn't
Could
know
have done that ages ago.
Close the window!
Something.
Throw Dante back through the window.
No! Close the window!
Hi-ho, Irving! Away! To the left!
Oh, jeez.
Dante, Irving, get inside that orphanage.
The plus side is that at this point all the kids are now 18 and therefore finally able to help us.
Get 'em, boys.
Oh,
Hi-ho, Irving! To the left!
painful.
Ah, don't
Phantasmagoria, a puzzle of flesh.
Dante back through the window.
Giddy up! Yeehaw! To the right!
Yeehaw!
Dante, Irving, get inside that orphanage.
This is me now going, God damn it, close!
To the left!
Get 'em, boys.
I'm like, okay, is there a time limit left?
Yeehaw! To the right!
No, there is not.
Ah, don't give up.
This is an absolutely amazing game you found. I congratulate you on it.
Window.
This is the most epic trying to close a window I've ever seen since the time I inadvertently installed Myst.
Oh, finally!
And the door was unlocked all that time!
Well, I see one of your friends has escaped, but I don't think you're going to be anywhere near as lucky.
Yeah, that's not working.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Sorry, I made of rubber. This is just not a problem for me.
There. No more rats. Now, where were we?
Ow, ow.
I'm like, alright, I click this obviously, because I should push his ear through the door and close it,
Glad
but
I didn't have to hurt anybody.
She said, lying.
I hate to have to get tough.
My ear. My beautiful ear.
Ma'am?
it's not that beautiful.
You'll be sorry. I'll get you for this.
Oh, there you go.
Now you're going to pay, school marm. Ooh,
Marm.
You hurt my pretty ear.
Man, those were the biggest rats I've ever seen.
Luckily, we're still much bigger.
We would have done without you.
Oh, my pleasure, ma'am. Now, looks like I gotta get to work. So remember,
did
kids,
nothing.
magic is real.
Didn't I?
They're inside of each and every.
Didn't I?
All you gotta do is believe.
Is believe.
Hi, Mr. Wonka. Thanks for the candy.
Greatest.
Yeah, he certainly was, Buster. He certainly was.
Yes, they were contracted to say that, I think.
My ear.
Hey, I try to warn you. That school marm is one tough customer.
We did not have to hit it so hard.
Piper's working for the rats.
Sorry, boys, but I had to make
It's
it
not
look.
working very effectively for the rats.
Do you think they bought it?
Oh, absolutely. Why, as soon as word gets around town, All them folks in Modest Valley will be thinking I'm one of the good guys.
Good guys.
Now, how about that? Looks like Piper and them rats is running some kind of con game. Sure makes
Those
me
old
wonder
Duke
what's
boys
gonna
won't be happy about that.
But this I can promise you. These rats are headed for a showdown, and when it happens, the fur is gonna fly.
If I remember Mad Dog McCree, we can't shoot him in the chest because he's got a bulletproof thing there.
Maybe something to keep in mind. Probably not, though.
Mephisto?
Yeah, that's the name of the rat.
Well, I'll be damned.